Greetings everyone, editing Aavak here. I don't make too many appearances on Aavak After Hours, but I do have some important information that I wanted to share with you before you get settled in to watch this particularly chonky video. And that is that this is a sponsored video. Kind of. Exark and Goblins Publishing sponsored me to stream Exark over the weekend, and so this VOD is also sponsored. And as a sponsored video, you will be able to find a link down in the video description below that will contain a tracking link so the devs know who sent you. If you end up deciding that you enjoyed what you saw and you want to see more, perhaps firsthand, and pick up Exark yourself, something which I strongly encourage you to do. But with that said, let's return to past Aavak and dive straight into the game. We will start with a tutorial. Eggs? Ark? No. There aren't. Well, actually, no, there are eggs. There are, in fact, dragon eggs in it. You know what? You'll see. It's fine. Let's play the tutorial. Play the tutorial run that introduces the basic rules and mechanics recommended for new players. I am not, because, like I said, I don't take sponsorships unless I'm already excited for the game that is being sponsored, or rather that is sponsoring. And as expected, once I got the key, it was like, yeah, okay, several hours of my life are now gone, and I have a vague memory of just joy. Time is a wibbly wobbly thing. Okay. Welcome, Captain General. I am Archimedes. See, okay, my first office is called Archimedes, and they refer to me as Captain General. We're already off to a great start. And my bosun is Crowley, the crow. An even better start. Together, we'll teach you the ropes on your maiden voyage. This is the morale counter. If our morale drops to 0, we'll lose control of the Ark. A really cool thing about this game that, you know, doesn't really apply to me so much. But I know there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, I don't necessarily like games that are violent. Like, I enjoy the puzzle aspects. Yeah, I just want like Stationeers or something like that, where it's like, yeah, there's no violence here except my violent failure when I explosively decompress. But one of the things I quite liked about this, because most autobattlers, let's be honest, it's in the name, autobattler. You know, the battle part is implied. But this one has an interesting mechanic where you can simply not fight. A pacifist path is completely viable. In fact, in some cases, it's easier, depending on the way you've set it up, because it's morale, not health, that takes you out of the fight. And your morale goes up as you make stuff. So if you're just really good at making things, it doesn't matter that people are attacking you. You don't care, because you're sat in amongst your gigantic horde of gubbins. And, you know, to be fair, that gigantic hordes of gubbins do tend to keep morale high, or at least in my case they do. Okay, once that gets to 0, we'll lose control of the Ark. We can increase our morale by generating resources, or gubbins. And the best way to generate resources is to construct buildings. I'm not going to say car. Let's go shopping. Now, that's also a good way to increase morale, I hear. Track a building from the shop onto the Ark, or into our cargo. Right, okay, so over here, we've got, you know, it's a pretty solid UI, actually, in terms of giving you all the information you can need. You press tab and it brings up any relevant info. So over here, agricultural. Every 5 seconds, you'll gain 4 food. It's considered an animal. It's agriculture an animal. This building produces +2 resources and deals +1 damage for each animal crew assigned to it. Over here, toolsmith. This is industrial. Every 4 seconds, it costs 4 food and gains 2 production. There we are. And +2 production for each industrial building on the plus tiles. So you could potentially get 6 per turn. Down here, we've got the frontistry. No idea what that word means. It's academic. It's sacred. Every 4 seconds, it costs 4 food. You gain 3 inspiration. And the passive on this one, because we've got passives as well. So cycling, there's also triggering. Passive, each building on the plus tile cycles 25% faster. Sacred, the largest sacred building on the Ark produces +2 resources and deals +2 damage for each other sacred building on the Ark. So there's a lot of synergies you can already see. Yeah, no, exactly. Economic victory, funny man. Exactly. Hex Foundry. Cycling. Every 5 seconds costs 5 food. You gain 2 production. But passive is plus 100% multicast chance. So, as you can imagine, multicast means that it's going to do its thing multiple times every time it cycles. You can get that up quite high if you play your cards right. Multicast provides a chance for a building to cycle or trigger one more time. It's a percentage chance, so obviously 100% is guaranteed, but you can go up to 200%, then it'll guarantee for twice. So 150 is it'll guarantee 1 extra cast, and there's a 50% chance it'll do a third, so on and so forth. Right, since everything kind of, everything starts with pasture, we're going to grab pasture, and we're going to pop pasture right about there. Great choice, Captain General. I think so too. Buying from the market costs gold. Crowley broke. Wow, okay, mood. It's time to see our new building in action. Let's set a course for our next destination. Well, I mean, we could, or... All of these would take a little bit more than I've got. Though we've also got the orichalcum core. It's immobile, it's a reactor, cycles every 5 seconds, generates 4 of all of the resources. Passive radiant, each industrial building produces +1 for each other industrial building on the arc, and each academic building produces +1 for each other. Now these are important things that the tutorial will get to, but I do in fact think we're going to pick up you. I'm going to pop you there. I know it didn't tell me to. I don't follow orders well. We can set a course to the settlements marked with a cross. Settlements offer unique rewards, so choose our destination wisely. Over here, encounter will be tranquil. The skies are clear around this settlement. We'll get 100 doubloons. The flight time will be 30 seconds. At the arms house, acquire a movable feast containing 50 food. And armor will gain armor. I think armor always restores at the end of a battle. I couldn't tell you for certain though. Over here, much the same. We'll get a small auric purse containing 50 gold. Farmlands, acquire an agricultural schematic. I prefer more buildings, so let's go there. 30 seconds into the tutorial, already baking sequence to 1000% Aavak strength. Yes, guilty as charged. Hello, Enceladus. Thank you so much for the 49 months, mate. Captain General, our building just cycled. Cycling buildings activate their effects automatically on a timer. But most buildings also consume food each time they cycle. That's right, we should make sure we have a stockpile of food to keep our buildings cycling. It also doesn't hurt to have a surplus of spare food. It makes buildings cycle faster. If we have a look over there, food is consumed by buildings. Excess food increases global cycle rate. There's no special thing for gold, but as you can see, we are slowly increasing our morale. And food is currently going up very, very slowly. Food generation is net. Well, I mean, it's observing this, but it isn't. It's not like over a 5-minute period or something like that. It's not keeping a record of it all. So, or 5-second period rather. It doesn't really get that useful until you've got a lot of production going on, I find. Right, we've arrived. Wait, what's that noise? That crate is coughing suspiciously. Crowley thinks we have a stowaway. Very well. Salaritus engineer. Passive, assigned to a building. If my building produces production, it produces more. A monitor lizard. Assigned to a building. If my building produces my building produces +1 resource and deals one extra damage. And the raptor burner. At the start of a fight, my building cycles 3 times. We're going to go with the monitor lizard. Ha! Let's welcome our unexpected guest by putting them to work. I'm fairly certain there are actually laws against that. You can't just haha, you stowed away on my ship. To the salt mines with you. That being said, I'm in international waters. I don't know what goes on over there. Drag our newest wage slave to an empty cruiser. I'm not paying them a wage, though. Or am I? Am I paying you a wage? I can trash you for 10 doubloons, but I'd rather not. Let's pop our monitor lizard over there. Crew members are usually assigned to buildings, but some can be expended instead. Expending a crew member consumes it for one day. Clarify what you mean by consume, my friend. I am concerned. Here's our most loyal and innocent crew member, Iphigenia. Drag and drop Iphigenia over a building to grant that building a temporary resource boost. Laborer. Expend on a building. That building produces +2 resources and deals +2 damage until the end of flight. Also, small auric purse. I'm just going to expand that and grab the gold. Buying and hiring is great, but it's also expensive. Fortunately, we can also earn buildings and crew by generating production and inspiration. That's right. Each time we complete the production or inspiration bar, we earn a building schematic or a crew contract. I have a spare building schematic right here. Let's draft a new building. Okay, well, the first one, Destin's one, organ. Each time a reactor building cycles, accelerate this building by 0.3. Cycling. Every 4 seconds, gain 1 food plus food equal to the size of each organ building on a plus tile. Huh. Yeah. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. That one makes a lot more sense on the different Ark ship, which is basically, you know, everyone's like, oh, I see a big pink manta ray. Well, there's a reason. That one on this ship raises questions, really uncomfortable eldritch monstrosity kinds of questions. So I think we're just gonna focus on other things for now. Thank you very much for using the Exark command there, Lady Sheila. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Yeah, kind of. Corboretum. I guess because core. Gain 2 of everything, actually. Construct this only on a core tile. Ah, not upgradable. You may notice upgrades. Is there a way for us to see what an upgrade would give? I don't know. But I do like the idea of a Corboretum, so we're going to grab that. Great job, Captain General. I'm sure we'll generate even more resources on our next flight. Let's set a course when you're ready. Well, first, Corboretum. There you go. Next, we do actually have another one. I could upgrade you, or I could get the Manufactorian. Oh, come on. You were so close to Manufactorian. Every 3 cycles costs 5, gain 8. Each building on a plus tile cycles 20% slower. There are times when you might want that, actually. But we're going to grab the pasture. And we're going to place the pasture here. Improves his resource generation by +2. Okay, nice. Up to 9 now. Very nice. Resource per second, 1.8. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right. Let's pop you there, since that will give +2 on all of the things. It's only for this next flight, though, I believe. Right, let's have a look at the other things we got. We've got expand on a building that will cycle 3 times. Assign to a building each time my building cycles. Gain 6. Ooh. And so you are the Foundry Overseer. Okay. We've also got the Inventors Guild. So this is a guild. This building produces +2 resources and deals +2 damage for each other unique guild building on the Ark. Also, invention. Triggered. When you acquire this building, acquire 2 invention items. Invention items. These items can be expanded on a building to provide permanent bonuses. Cost 9, gain 4. Not a great return. This agricultural building. Cycling. Gains 2 +2 for each upgrade level on build. Ooh. Well, that could be very nice, actually. Lots of food. Biolab. Academic, agricultural, animal. All right, very nice. Gains 4 for each agricultural building on a plus space, and 4 for each academic building on a plus tile. I think we can make something like that work. I do. I could pop that down there. Or I could go with you and just go all in on food. I'm kind of tempted. We've also got the Ivory Tower. Triggered. Each time you upgrade a building other than an Ivory Tower, upgrade this building. And that is tempting. I'm ever so tempted to pop you there. Really, really am. But I think we're going to go with this. Plunk. There we go. Let's also place you, I mean, on the fastest cycling building. Actually, if I pop you here, this will now generate some extra items. I don't know. I think you would need to be there, realistically, for that one to work. I don't think this building is generating stuff because the staff member is, so I don't think you would count on it, but that's fine. Right, set course. So we can go to the Avalon Prairie or stay in the Malachite Rift. An Excursa breach. The crystalline Excursa erupt from the dimensional tears to feed upon the fractured fabric of reality. Why is reality fractured? Emerald Mine. Acquire a blood emerald. Forge. Acquire an industrial schematic. Over here, Black Loam. Acquire a compost. Agricultural junk. Buildings that provide a small agricultural bonus to bordering buildings. Okay, maybe. Dinosaur skulls are contraband animal items that can be assigned to generate very small amounts of gold upon entering a settlement. Sounds a little bit illicit. No, we're gonna go for this one. I'd like the industrial schematic. This is what happens when Aavak is asked to build the Ark. It fills with sheep and fat, and all other animals are left behind. What do you mean? That's a monitor, listen. Red alert! Pirate scum are attacking! They are. Each time the Ark is damaged, our morale drops. Don't panic, Crawley. You just need to maintain our morale until we reach the next element. As long as we can generate enough resources, we can just hunker down and wait out these attacks. Pfft, that's boring. We gotta blast them out of the skies instead. Military buildings fire on enemies and generate morale when they attack. Also, we earn handsome bounties each time we destroy an enemy. But that kind of firepower requires a ton of space and could be used for resource-generating buildings. Leave it to the Captain General. Crowley's going to find a nice, safe nook to ride this out. Okay, so they are doing a chunk of damage, but I think we've got a lot more than they have. Our morale generation is way, way higher. So we're fine. We are good. We've got a build. I'll wait until we get to the settlement. Because if you place things during a fight, it's kind of hard to move them around. You can place, but you can't remove and move. We made it. Crowley never doubted the Captain General for a second. Good. The skies are about to get more dangerous the farther we go. So we need to generate even more resources. Fortunately, I have just the thing. Relics. Relics provide powerful bonuses that complement our buildings and crew. Crowley just picked up this handsome reliquary. Let's pick a relic. Okay. So, the guild tag effect grants +2 resources. Acquire a bureaucrat's guild. Okay, they have no other effect. Fair enough. Smuggler's strongbox, 2 contraband items. Or acquire the temple bell. Each time you trash a sacred building, each building produces +2 resources until the end of the fight. I think, honestly, the guild signet. Crowley would have picked the other one, really. Captain General, you're now acquainted with the basics of Arkmanship. Arkmanship? Build more buildings, hire more crew, and lead us to the rim of the world. The rim world? Crowley's counting on you to save his hide. Maybe it's time for Crowley to quietly formulate a plan. A plan B? Really, Crowley? You don't trust me? Alright, well, I don't need this to be anywhere in particular, so I'm just going to place it there. This building produces +4 resources and deals +4 damage for each other unique guild building on the Ark. Each time we enter a settlement, this will give a bit of gold. I'll just pop it there. Okay, so each time a building on a plus tile cycles, gain 2. I could level you up. That's quite good. This is a discount. Cost 12. I gain 4, but it's every 7.9. But each time a non-gear mill building on a plus tile cycles, this building cycles. That could be quite powerful, actually. That could be very powerful. Mystic Forge. 7.9 second, cost 16, gain 11. Each time a building on the plus cycles, accelerate this building by 1 second. That's also very powerful. We've got the Peregrine Pontifex assigned to a building. If my building produces inspiration, it produces +3 for each time it has been upgraded. The Solemn Undertaker assigned to a building. Each time you expend a crew or item, this building produces +2 resource until the end of the flight. And Officer assigned to my building will gain a +33% crit chance. Okay, let's have a look at what else we've got. Ooh, I'll say. Okay, so we've got the Frontistry. So I could make one of my buildings cycle a bit faster. We've got the Corboretum. I could upgrade a building. We've got the Caryatid. Each building on the plus tile that produces inspiration produces +2. It's non-upgradable. That one isn't upgradable either, actually. I think we're going to pick you. I'm going to move you up there. For now. If I place you there, you're going to trigger a little bit faster, which I like. Now, what else we got? Arcane Workshop. It's industrial and it's academic. We've got the Junkyard. Junk buildings provide +1 resource. And the Gear Mill again. I kind of like the Arcane Workshop. I could skip. It's a lot of food consumption, though. Which is a bit worrying. But I guess we will take it this time. Guess I can have that there. Right. Now, I would like you. Improves resource generation and improves the air. Oh, the area of effect is improved. Oh. Well. Okay. I guess I'll pop that there. Yeah, I'll pop that there. It's fine. This one's the only one that's really upgraded, though, so. We are, sadly, using quite a lot of resources, right, at the moment. Alright, we can go to the Queen Port, encounter the Brine Blood Brood. The Sorcerer Captains of the Brine Blood Brood rule the skies with their powerful cryomantic magics. We'll get a guild schematic, which would be nice. Or I can go over here. We'll encounter the Automa Iron Fleet. The rogue war machines of the Automa Iron Fleet are driven to a destructive frenzy by sound and motion. We will take your chance on a trade using the logistics exchange interface. And we'd gain 5 armor. Now, armor is actually worth it, I think. I'll hover over it in a moment and it should show something up. Yeah. Armor reduces morale loss from any attacks. Negative armor increases morale loss. Oh, there's quite a lot of damage, to be fair. But I think we should be okay. All right, what we got? Workshop assistant assigned. If my building produces either inspiration or I think it was productivity, then it'll produce a +2 and +2 for each crew or item assigned. I think we're going to go with you. I would very much like to change you, but if no, I can't. Okay, fine. I'll just pop you over there for now. You'll at least get a little bit of something. Right, the Enchanters Guild. Cost 5.9. 6 every 5.9 seconds. You'll gain 4. Triggered. Each time you upgrade a building, this building permanently produces more. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I think we take this one. We're going to grab another guild. Place it there. We want more and more guild buildings. Morale is dropping, but... Thank you, Sheelab. Right, so... I'm thinking if we do this... And then by you... That's going to increase your output. That increases your output. Okay, very nice. Welcome to the Logistics Exchange Interface something, 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 something. Ahoy, Captain General. I, the raid leader of the Coral Sea Corsairs, am looking to parley. In the past, we terrorized the air lanes and scalped our fair share of figureheads, but even we can see the end of the world is coming. And so me and me men are thinking to join your crew. To pay our way, we offer this refurbished reactor core, liberated years ago from a less fortunate ark than yourselves. So, do we have a trade, Captain? You're hired. I'll take a second-hand sun. Thank you. Lose 30% of your current morale and acquire an orichalcum core. You're hired. I'll take that levitating boulder. Okay. I want to know what the lodestone does. Every 5 seconds provides food and bonus to special resource tiles. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a second core. A gigantic heart. Well, black heart of the Hydra. Get away from me, you filthy pirates. Are we dealing with scallywags of the skies, chat? Scallywags? Yeah, sure. What good is morale if you don't spend it? I mean, the orichalcum core is amazing because it's both industrial and academic. And this one just cycles faster and faster and faster. I think we're going to take a second-hand sun, sure. We'll pop you... Actually, can I upgrade you? No, I cannot. A shame. But if I pop you... Oh, really? I was really hopeful that I would be able to do that, but apparently no. Apparently no. There you go. I need more slots on these, but we'll see. All right, 70 we got to spend. I can get a harpax. Are we going pacifist, chat, or are we gonna try and slay some scallywags, some skylywags? Violence. Skylywags sound tasty. Destroy the skylywags. Okay. Chat's just in that mood, it seems. That being said, though, making this cost nothing is really tempting. I will lock you, but I am going to buy you. Because this now costs nothing to activate. That is going to be a big help. Right, set course. Counter the Plague Vectorum or the Hellforged. Acquires a junk schematic. Acquire a tribute contract. Acquire 3 compact trash. Acquire a medium auric bag. We'll go with this one. Money. Money. We like money. Okay, there we go. Some big, hefty returns there. Workshop assistant. We'll get you. Sorry. I'll be over there. There we are. Morale going sky high. Another upgrade. Ooh, another upgrade. We'll grab this. And that is now 3 of 3. No more level ups for you. It's now producing 21, which is amazing. Your boat Tetris is making me think of Dredge, both my favorite fishing game and my favorite horror game. Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with you on that one. Right. Well, I did promise, so we'll pick this up. I'll just slot it in there. Now, double that building's permanent resource and damage bonuses. Building gains 70% multicast chance. Building gains a +3 crit multiplier for each bureaucrat assigned to it, including me. We've got an aura bag. Let's see if we've got someone else. Expand on the reactor and acquire House Imperia schematic. These buildings provide bonuses to buildings on the arc start of a fight, even if the effigy is stored in cargo. 2 inventions or blood sacrifice. We'll go with this one. Thank you very much. That building permanently deals +3 damage. Okay, nice. That's kind of great, actually. So this is already dealing 11 damage for 3 food. Inventors Guild. When you acquire this building, acquire 2 more inventions. We're going to grab that. And we're going to place it here. Come together quite nicely. Expand on the building. That building cycles 2 times. Or expand, set the price of a random building and crew in the market to 0. Huh. Sure. Okay. The trigger. Each time you enter a settlement, acquire 2 random inventions. Passive. Schematics. Oh, that's actually quite a nice one. I think that was quite good. Indeed, I do. Let's go ahead and cycle you a couple of times. There we go. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we've got a load of money. There's another guild, a landlord's guild. I'm not sure I'm okay with this. Each time you acquire a building, this building permanently produces +1 food. Okay, maybe I'm okay. I'm very slightly okay with it. Very slightly. I will place you there as well. I would like the multicast bonus. Alright. Time set course. Clockwork Desert. The Remnant Legion will acquire an industrial schematic and 5 armor. Do you want to go to Flotsam Fleet or Ex Machina? Oh yeah, you're quite right. Free crew. Not bad. Oh, it made two things free? Oh, it must have. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate it. I was complete streamer blindness there. I'll keep you for now because I want somewhere that's got a bunch of permanent resource bonuses. Like this one, perhaps? Maybe. Well, let's try it. Yeah, okay. 34. But back to the course. Do you want the Ex Machina or Flotsam Fleet? Choose now. Yeah, in terms of Flotsam has been decided, okay. But yeah, in terms of the guilds, we're actually doing quite well with that. So Flotsam it is. We're gonna go and say hello to Lexi again. Hellforge, a Geist. Okay, you're actually not doing too bad with the damage. Each time it's been upgraded. Sure, I'll take you. Yeah, our morale is skyrocketing. And one is down. Alright, we can speed things up. Lots of new things just dropped in. Hex Foundry, the Emporian. Every 5.7 seconds, costs 9, gain 1, plus 1 for each unique tag on each building on a plus tile. Oops, apologies. That was my alarm to wake up. What buildings do we have the most tags on? You can add tags with certain abilities. Usually expendable crew. Okay, that was not as good for us. But getting you leveled up would be very nice. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. Now, at this point, I do want to have different buildings around it. We'll get to that, though. The Enlightened Tutor. Triggered. Assign to a building. Each time my building multicasts, gain a 10. The Solemn Undertaker. The Emerald Court Vizier. I think we go with you. I would very much like to pop you there, but that's okay. Let's find the one with the lowest cycle time. Probably you. Actually, you're quite low. Which one had the guaranteed multicast? Did we pick up the multicast building? I do not recall. Let me have a look. Okay, no. But you do because of the Academy Archmage. Archmage, really. So that'll do for now. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's not every time the building cycles, it was every time the building multicast. Okay, just expend to gain 30, sure. And my building permanently produces +1 resource. Now then. Pop you there. I guess the most bang for buck. Checking file system, maximum blah blah blah. The Penitent Order of Saint Zoet. Zote, rather. Captain General, I am the Archdeacon of the Penitent Order of Saint Zote. Though thine efforts to save thine people from doom are most valiant, I fear they are futile. Our sins have condemned this world to its destined demise, and all that remains is to seek atonement in the embrace of the blessed saints. I entreat thee, Captain General, join us in our righteous flagellation. Admit mine shepherds to thine flock, and let us show thee the path to deliverance. Ha. Ha. Acquire the fane of the great schemer. It would inflict corroded on the arc. Lowers the arc by 1 armor at the start of the fight in exchange for generating a penitent idol. Doomsday Clock. Artifact items that can be expanded on a building to provide powerful multicast bonuses and adds the corrupted tag to it. I don't know about this. I don't know about these Doomsday cults on my ship. I'm feeling 4 on this one, but I could be convinced to go for 3. Is anyone in chat wanting to convince me to go for 3? I don't know what the corrupted tag does, but free flagellation. Hey, Cecil. Doom is always fun. All right, let's go with it. All right. The corrupt tag. This building deals damage to the arc equal to the current stage each time that building cycles. Oh, good lord. But this... you know what? Sure, fine. Fine. It's done. It's done. And we can't take it back now. Academic. Each time building a multicast, gain 10. I mean, that would be good there. That'd be quite good there, actually. Each time you acquire this building, acquire Monitor Lizard. Sure. Assigned to a building gains 30% multicast chance for each brood brother assigned to it. Assign at the start of flight. I mean, I could pop you in there. Sure. I'm not sure crit really... Yeah, it's just a crit multiplier. It's not really going to do anything for me there. I think we reroll. I'm not really feeling anything else here. Except perhaps you... Sure. Each time a building attacks, that attack inflicts corroded too. Now then, I don't technically need you here anymore. I can move you elsewhere. Pop you over there. That is actually pretty nice. I would love to upgrade a place twice. Ooh, increased crit chance. Okay. Maybe we pop that in. I'll lock you in place as well. The Enchanters Guild. I'm also going to lock... do I need... Yeah, I need to lock you. All right. Many lockings. Such lock. All of the lock. All right. Clockwork Desert. We get the next run with a unique relic. Oh, okay. Both of them. Acquire an artificial heart. Sure, let's get an artificial heart. Food is still going up quite well. My morale is dropping stupid fast, though. It's because the stage is so high. Ah, corruption. Why? Big shame. In the end, I think it was the corruption that did it in, I think. All right. Well, we got some experience for the next rank. Wop, 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 wop. Big ol' Sado. Alright, well, let's proceed. Corruptocracy is its own downfall. Indeed it is. Alright then, chat. Well, it was our first tutorial run. I'm still, despite how much time I put into it, there are still lots of mechanics that I haven't encountered yet, like the corruption there. Would I use that one again? Probably not. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go on a tea break here, and when we return, we will start our next run. We'll see how that goes. See you soon. All right, we are back, everyone. And let us get back into the next run. We won't... Yeah, we don't need the tutorial anymore. Okay. Now, I actually have a couple of the different arcs unlocked. So, this is House Ariok. We start with the Orichalcum core. This is House Nessus, the Lodestone. You gain 7 and 7. A mother lode, each building constructed on a rock thorium or orichalcum tile produce plus 30 or plus... plus 30% food or plus 30% production, respectively. And we've also got the pink manta ray. Set sail atop house in exile, goddess patron, the gargantuan mother hydra. I mean, that just sounds cool, let's be honest. Build an industrial powerhouse and shelter the world's fauna under the aegis of the great house Nessus lunar custodians. Or construct a city of dreaming spires. Dreaming spires. I was going to read that as gleaming. With inventors, gearsmiths, and bureaucrat priests. I can talk. Not like my job or anything. The Hydra here, adrenaline. Each time this building cycles, it cycles a little bit faster. Then we got unlocked by attaining rank 7 and unlocked by attaining rank 16, but apparently it's upcoming. Now, you don't only have that. You can also get unique like artifacts to start with, but there are other cores. So the Unconquered Sun. So this one's every 5 seconds you get 4, 4, and 4, but it boosts industrial and academic buildings. This one is every 5 seconds 5, 5, and 5. And this one, every 5 seconds is 4, 4, and 4, but helping hand. Each building on a plus tile gains multicast chance equal to 200% divided by the number of buildings on plus tiles. Okay, but we're going to play on one of the different arcs. The question is, flesh or stone? What do you think, chat? Demi, flash. Yes, flash. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Why did I even answer? Right, okay, so adrenaline, it cycles faster the more it cycles. Cannibalism, buildings no longer... I'm not even going to bother asking. I know what chat is going to pick. There's no point. There's no point. I'm just going to... It's fine. We'll just live with this. Thank you so much, Sheila. My lord. My lord. There really was no point. I'm not going to waste time. Right. A bladder. Triggered at the start of flight. If this building is constructed on a bow tile, plus 5-second flight time. Otherwise, minus 5-second flight time. Construct this only on bow or stern. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Do we want extra flight time? Only early on is probably okay. What are you thinking? Maximize meat in the meat ship. Oh, God. Fine. We will maximize the meat. Every 2.5 seconds, gain 1 plus a 0.5 for every empty tile. Right, we don't need food now, but having it means that we speed things up. I mean, why not? Right, that's it. Gelatinous ingot. Invention items that can be expanded on a building to acquire a basic copy of it. 50 to 100. Acquire a prize voucher or jumper cables. At the start of flight, each building cycles effects that trigger on start of flight. Trigger what? Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, we're taking that one. I asked, that's just a given considering. Now then, let's be off. Avalon Prairie or Malachite Rift? Well, we did most of the things in Malachite Rift before, but an agriculture schematic, not really that great. Compost, also not that great. I guess we're going to go for the agriculture schematic. Now, the main thing is that we are, in fact, adding time and slowly gaining more morale. Also, the longer we're in flight, the more times this cycles, the faster it gets. So it does actually help us. The altar. Now there's the intestines. Okay. Each time you acquire crew or items, gain 20 food. Each time you expend a crew or item, gain 20 food. Yeah, no. Right now, we're not generating any of the other resources, and getting more and more food doesn't make sense. So we will go with this one for now. Each time reactor building cycles, gain 2. Ooh. Ooh. Very possibly a great thing. I think we take this. Yeah. I'm also kind of thinking we take this. This will be better. Oh, I can't put you there, damn it. Okay, well, I guess I'll pop you there. And then we re-roll. I think we no, there's no point with 35. All right. Small auric purse, 2 inventions, an industrial schematic, and a blood emerald. Sure. We want money. Gee, Timmy, what does your living ship get? 2 bladders. All right. Now, this engine should very quickly get more crew for us. Honestly, getting the sacrificial altar may have been a good choice. Right, right to fertility. Now, the thing with a right, each time you enter a settlement, destroy this building. This building cannot be moved once it's built. The squall mill, an eyeball. Cost 9. Accelerate each building with in a plus. I mean, no. A frost worm. Costs food, but nothing costs food for me. Deals 5 damage and freezes the target. There you go. Now there's an argument to be made. There we go. Right, industrial. Gain 10. When you acquire this building, freeze it for 120 seconds. This building remains frozen between fights. Buildings supply more junk. Each time you trash a building, this building permanently produces more stuff. Yes. Please. That'll do. Okay, I think we're good to go. Frost, that's not flesh. It's fine. It's fine. The dragon doesn't need to eat food because it's just, you know, just nibbling on our ship. It's fine. Let's go. Armor and a relic. Purse and a guild schematic. Nah, I'd rather armor and a relic, please. 45 seconds. 60. A whole minute of battle. The frozen state causes the target, if the arc, then a random building. If an enemy, then that enemy, to cease cycling or triggering for the duration. Unfortunately, they seem to just be producing more and more combat. The building produces +2 resources and deals +2 damage until the end of the fight. I could do a blood sacrifice. Each time my building cycles, gain 6. Yes. I would really like to place you there, but I can't. Alright, I'll place you here then. Ooh, another one. Cost 5, gain 2, plus 2 for each crew assigned to this building. Extra food. Not really something I care about. I will take another deep idle because why not? Grade you, improved resource generation. That building gains plus 50 crit chance until the end of the fight. Or if my building produces food, or if my building produces... Let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's grab you. Come on then, bunny person. In you go. Is that an owl or a beaver? That's an owl, I think. I don't think we're going to get the kill, sadly. It was close, though. Very close. They had 4 health left. Well. A tentacle. Cost 10. Deal damage equal to the number of status effects stacks on the target. I mean... Each time my building attacks, freeze the target for extra time. My building produces plus 6 resources and plus 6 damage. Maybe we have to take the tentacle. This is a must. Also like that. And I will now lock you. We'll add you to the tentacle. Double my money. I should have read that earlier. Gains 100% crit chance. Effects which trigger upon destroying an enemy trigger plus 1 time. I don't have any of those such effects, so I'll just take that. We now have 100% chance to crit. Which, you know, generates quite a lot of food. So it's very nice. I guess no, I can't run it. Okay. Acquire an upgrade kit. A forge insurance papers. Acquire forge insurance papers. Acquire 3 compact trash. Acquire a junk schematic. Wait. Yes, we want that now. TLDR, Aavak is insisting that driving the fleshy abomination is Chat's fault. It totally is. You know it's Chat's fault. It's not mine. I would never. Monitor lizard makes food. Let's see. I could put you there, I suppose. Very well. Monitor lizard. +1 resource and +1 to actually. Sure. Okay, we're doing quite a lot of damage here. It's actually quite good. Very good. Yep. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Frostworm to the max level. 16 damage and freeze attack for 1.5 seconds. That's glorious. Realistically, I probably won't put that there. Each time you expend a crew or item on my building accelerates. My building gains +1 crit multiplier. We are keeping you for this. Like, aggressively keeping you for this, because this has a crit. So that crit multiplier of X3 at that point. Okay, so first and foremost, you go there. Next, let's pop you there. And thirdly, what the heck have we got over here? Oh, yeah, that one. We want you. You go there. Thank you. A gestating sac. I mean, yes. Let's trash you. And you. And you. Beautiful. A junk heap. A hoard. Each building on a plus tile that produces gold produces more. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'll just take that. I'll junk you. Very nice. But yes, I would like... Do you upgrade? No. I could perhaps get you. No, you're not an organ, technically. Alright, do I want an extra tentacle? So upgrade my tentacle. I think we go for another bladder, honestly. More and more bladders. Damn it! I didn't read you in time. Okay, we're taking that. Industrial utility. Each time a building crits, gain 5 and 5. Each time a building on a plus sign gains plus 30 crit. Oh, each building. Okay, yeah, we're doing that then. Or I'm going to lock it and I will try and do it later. My bad. Rail cannon. I mean, nice, but no. Well, this many bladders will never need bio breaks. I'm not sure that's how that works. I'll be honest. I think it might actually work the opposite. Acquire relic. Let's go relic hunting. I need something that has some sort of stack of something. Just don't know what. Right now, that's just sat there doing not a lot for me. Actually, it's a stat... number of status effects stacks. I guess it could be things that are already on them. Inflict slowed. +1 damage for each time this building has cycled this fight. But it's a right. I'm not sure I want that. I'll take you. We're basically keeping you from ever doing anything. I approve. No. It's your bad luck for having been my opponent. Sure, I'll place you there. And, ooh. I like the idea of multicast. We'll pop you there. I'm fairly certain that that ends the flight. No, we still get to run out the timer. Okay. What? A barnacle. Cost 25. Gain 1 armor until the end of the fight. Oh, every cycle. I can take that because I don't use any food. These items cannot be unassigned once assigned and are automatically destroyed on visiting the next settlement. That's possible, but I don't think so. Right. If no other crew are assigned to my building, it gains 100% crit chance. That is quite nice. Building's temporary bonuses, which normally expire at the end of the fight, instead persist until the end of the next fight. It's not that great. You don't have to make sounds like that, Iron Body Starver. My lord. But it would be good to put you here. Please stop. Please. Please stop. Oh my god. Why? Each time you enter a settlement, each building that shares a tag with the first tag of my building permanently produces +2 resources. I mean, what I want is something that is just an organ. One crit multiplier. Each time you destroy an enemy, each building gains plus 25% crit chance. That's very nice. Each size one building gains 100% multi-clap. Ooh. You. I mean, technically you, but you don't do anything. All of these. All right, yeah, that's too good. I'm going to grab you and I'm going to just pop you over there. I will one day use you for something. I don't know what, but I will. I guess I can place you on something for now. Military buildings would produce extra resources. Commercial, utility. I mean, I can put you on there just for the sake of it, but... Just got here. That noise was the first thing I... Yeah, pretty much. Oh, no. So the next run with a unique relic. Buried treasure. Let's go here. Let's see what we can do. I think this is where we died last time. We'll see if we can do better. I strongly suspect we can. Yeah, I'm pretty confident, actually. I have to. I'm just gonna pop it there for now. Assign each time you expend a crew or item. No. Military. Each time building attacks. That attack inflicts 3 slow. Ooh. Now you are talking. I'm gonna have to wait for you to be done, but yeah, no, that's gonna be great. That poor ship. It's like, no, stop spawn camping me. They seem to say. I'm just gonna wait. We got so much stuff from that. Oh my lord. Okay. Copy that. Money. More crew. I mean, yes. Yes, I think. You can go up there. I mean, I guess agriculture will be okay. All my agricultural buildings will just permanently generate stuff. Yes. Let's upgrade you. Don't need another one of those. But, Each time you expend a crew or item on this building produces +2 until the end of the fight. I'm gonna be honest, I'm taking it purely because of the look. I'm not gonna pretend that this is anything other than it's a blood iron mine. So you can move down here, and you can move up there. You can go there, and you can now go down there. Yes. I want you. And I want... Honestly, I kind of want a lot of things going on there, but I do like the extra freeze. The fact you have inflicted corroded is just so good. Set my building's base cycle speed to 3. Have I got a building that cycles a lot faster? 4, 3, 2.4, 2.4, 2, 4, 6.3. Actually, no, because I need to assign you to it. It is tempting, but no. An appendix. That is not what I was thinking that was. Yeah, I need to assign it. It's not an expanding, which is what I thought it was. Okay, so you may install another building onto this rig to gain that building's effect. This rig retains its size, slots, cycle speed, and area of effect. I see. I think. Sure. Each building on a plus tile deals a bunch of extra damage would be very nice. It does accelerate it. Dunk. Nice. Also, that is an organ. All my organs now deal more well, you know, whatever. But yeah, because that's organ first, that works for us now. I kind of want to grab you. I mean, I could just put you there for now. Let's see what else we got. Oh, a lesser heart. I'll lock you. You're worth 20. No, we'll take that. Foundry Overseer. It's possible. Merchant. I'll lock the Foundry Overseer as well. Okay. Right. Ironholm or Baminon Picos, maybe. Acquire right schematic. Acquire... we're going for the relic. And plus extra armor. We're at 10,000 morale? How is this even a thing? There we go. Loads of stacks. Oh, it's beautiful. Keep stacking those stacks, please, and thank you. Pop. Amazing. And that's getting accelerated. In fact, I can move you down there. Yeah, that would actually be very, very useful. Perpetual motion. Merchant of Odds. I'll pick you up. And more corroded. I could pop you in there, really, couldn't I? Come on, let me go. Why? All right, we've got another 65 seconds to go. Sure, I'll upgrade you. Yeah, I may as well pop you there. I can't place you anywhere. Oh, actually, can I put you there? No, that's fine. But that time is just glorious. The acceleration is wild. Ooh. I mean, I'm tempted. First, though, let's have a look what we got. Each time you re-roll, each locked building in the shop permanently produces +3 resources and deals +3 extra damage. Gift of the Gap. Sure, I'll pick that up. Lock. Don't know if we're going to use that, but we'll see. Regardless, let's pop you down there. What speed is that? Oh god, please don't. Stop. I swear. Stop. Alright, we're going to pick up the lesser heart. And just pop you there. But now we're going to re-roll. Why so many? Oh, you can go up there. Do I really want this though? Realistically, I sort of do. I can't rotate them, really? Oh, damn it. That's unfortunate. Where did that building go? Oh no, I put it in. Oh damn it, I put it inside it. You know what, that's fine. I meant to replace them, but it's fine. I don't mind. We'll just keep it down there. I mean, I could get another one. I hadn't considered that as an option, though, I will confess. I'll lock you. And I'll put you on there shortly. Okay. Okay. For Zinda, the Remnant Legion, gain 10 armor and acquire a relic. Settlement market has +2 I mean, that could be good for our build, but honestly, another relic and 10 armor is just fantastic. Yeah, morale is very easy to build up when no one survives long enough to really keep the fight going against us. Sure. Mind you, they are doing chunky damage to us. It's just we're generating so much so quickly that it doesn't much matter. Oh, another one. No, we'll go with this. We can still level that up to the next level. Now producing 10. Very nice. And at this point, doesn't really matter what they do. They can't actually stop us. Hmm. 6 and 6. Corroded 2. The sacred tag. What's the biggest? You know what? This one's quite a large one, so we'll pop the sacred tag on that. Yeah, that isn't too bad. High Priest of the Sun. Okay, brain. Let's start with that one. Each time this building is accelerated, deal 3 damage and inflict slowed. We are going with the brain. I'm placing you there. Big brain. Super big. Much brain. We'll grab this and place that here. There we go. Now if we pick up any sutra, they don't get deleted. Better to think with your brain rather than your rectum. I agree. Your cycle speed bonus from surplus food is increased. Oh, wow. That's going to be disgusting. That is disgusting now. Oh, my lord. That's horrific. I love it. Been temporary bonus, which normally expire at the end of the fight, or instead persist until the next fight. Nah, I don't care about that one. I will take you, though. Oh, my bad. God, 1,000. Sure, we'll pop that up there. Oh, I should have locked it, actually. My bad. Lesser heart. Sure. Place it there. Basic copy of the building. Reactive buildings cannot be copied with that. My building's triggered effects trigger twice. Yes. Please. Copy there. No, sure. I mean, there is literally a Crimson Dragon there, but I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I've just opened the stream. I am beyond lost. What on earth am I looking at? Oh, thank you so much for replying to that, Lady Sheelab. As Sheelab said, Exark is a run-based engine builder where you command a gigantic archer. And engine builder is a very good description for this. It is an auto battler, but more than a lot of other auto battlers, you are building. Actually, I've got a really good analogy for any of you who remember Backpack Hero, not Backpack Battles, but Backpack Hero. Very similar kind of like Tetris inventory tile based auto battler. You know, quite broad similarities. But in particular, Crate was an engine builder. The others was like, oh, well, you know, how do we utilize the various items in inventory in the right way to create the desired effect? Crate was like, yeah, you sit back, you start me, and I go. And depending on the way you've built me, either I'll just be like a regular autobattler and you're like, I'll do some damage, I might lose, I might win, who knows? Or I will literally scale to infinity and every single turn will take 40 minutes to complete, but I will defeat them in the first turn. Nothing can stop me but the slow entropy of the universe. The heat death of the universe is the only thing more powerful than my first round. It's kind of like that. All right, it looks like we're on to the event horizon, the abyssal plane. Flight time is 60 seconds. It won't be, it'll be longer. Encounter the gatekeeper. The titanic gatekeeper stands guard against the interlopers of the event horizon. Seek refuge for your people beyond the event horizon. That's not usually what you do at the event horizon of anything, really. Certainly not the event horizon. That is not a refuge for anyone. Like almost 2-minute battle here. And our morale is just going up. Sure. I've no idea where to put you. I will put you there. Let's slow this down so we can actually see things somewhat sensibly. Each time no. Maybe. Yes. Now, where can I pop you? I'll pop you there. Ah. I approve. Let's have you there. Even more. Oh, I got 90 armor. Oh, that's disgusting. I love it so much, but it is so broken. So broken. You can't possibly do damage to me now. So long, end boss. I've still got like over a minute worth of the fight left. You don't take damage in the classical sense. It's more that you take morale damage, but like at this point, you don't really know. Hello. Okay, let's just accelerate. This was a completely broken engine. Completely broken. I love it so. I'm not even. There's no point. Legendary run. Okay, went through 1 rank, 2 ranks, and went on towards the next. Okay. House in Exile, Mother Hydra, partially eaten heart. Food generating 40,000 gold, 6,100. Production generated 41,000. Inspiration 63,000. Damage dealt by arc 12,000. Enter the Endless Void. I feel it would be remiss of me not to give this run a chance to see how far it can go. How far into the Endless Void can we go? At this point, though, I do need to have a look at other things. I would kind of like you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that one. I mean, they've got 9k. Phantom Organ Sutra. Each time a reactor building cycles, accelerate this. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. I think you're the one that I want for that. I'm gonna have to wait until we go to it anyway. Oh, wait. Do we just fight forever? Oh, they are slowly overpowering me, to be fair. I think we just fight forever. Okay. This is what we need. And we'll place you there. Yeah, we are actually shedding morale now. Invincible Sword Princess. That's a pretty kick-ass name, I'm going to be honest. If you have to be anything, you may as well be an Invincible Sword Princess. Yeah, okay, so they really do mean... They really mean Endless Void. It's just, there's no more shops. We are just sailing through the event horizon for as long as we can, fighting Void Rays. Dead. We were lost at 57 seconds, though. Not bad. I think. No idea, I guess. All right, proceed. Why does this remind me of old 2002, 2005 game? Probably because the graphics are more pixelated, but I wouldn't necessarily... What games were you playing in 2002? They sound awesome. Right. Let's have a look at what we just got. We have unlocked House Imperia. Very well. Oh, and we've also unlocked... that was the partially eaten heart. The Orate Throne. Throne Eternal. The first time a crew or item is assigned to this building, copy its effects 3 times. Crew and items cannot be unassigned from this building. It's a prison. It's a golden throne. It's literally... Fair. Very fair. I like it. I like that a lot. I did not scale to infinity. Horrible run. Terrible game. How's it going, Tiefling? Information is on Discord about that. It'll just be a little bit later today, that's all. All right. Well, that was a fairly solid run, I feel. And looking at the time, we're coming up to our tea break time. So how about we... Yeah, we go like 10 minutes before the hours, but that's fine. We'll run out now. We'll go one more run, like I said, to make up for the fact that the wrong message was pinned for a couple of minutes there. And we shall return forthwith. Probably check out the new arc, which I have no idea how that's going to work. So it's going to be exciting for me as well. See you soon, chat. And I've returned, chat. Okay. Now, just a reminder, if you are interested in checking this out for yourself, it is released. This isn't a... I mean, technically, this is a press build, but this is the base game at this point. It has released. You can pick it up by clicking on the link at the top of chat. That is not a commission link. That is simply a tracking link for those who care about such things. Just to let the devs know where you came from, who sent you. Does anyone know how crit chance above 100% works? Ooh, that's a good question, actually, Drop Table. I do not. Maybe it causes... Well, yeah, that is a good question, because I was thinking, well, maybe it causes crit to hit multiple times, but that wouldn't make so much sense. Might have to have a look into that one. I've got my quota 310%. Fantastic that you've picked up the game. I hope you're enjoying it. But doesn't seem to do much. Well, it might just be that it is very likely to happen. Thank you very much for posting the link again, Sheila. And thank you so much for being so active at posting that all the way through the stream. Really appreciate it. All right. Now then. We are going to check out the most recently unlocked arc, which will be all the way down here. This one is upcoming, but we've got, well, apparently, unlocked by attaining rank 16. Reanimate the spirit court of the Lich Empress and restore the great House Imperia to reign eternal over the broken land. The Vault of Souls. Reanimation. Deploy 12 petrified statues. Each time you complete the inspiration bar, acquire a caged soul instead of a draft contract. Okay. Or... Oh, okay. So we don't get the other throne. Where does that other throne go then? Oh, there we are. Fair enough. But we're going to be checking this one out. What are you thinking about the game so far, chat? Ah, this tea is delicious. Right, let's begin. Oh god. Immobile statue jump. Oh, okay, passive. Each entomb building in cargo produces +1 resource. Why so many? I'm gonna need to get rid of those. Each time you acquire a crew, no. I mean, the abominant. Fair enough. Costs 2, deals 2 damage. We got a casket. When this building is deployed, acquire a lesser relic. I'm kind of tempted. I should have gone for this. So we re-roll. Each building produces +2, blah, 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 and deal 2 damage until the end of the fight. At the start of the fight, each building cycles. Affects a trigger at the start. Trigger again. Each time you acquire a military building, each building on the arc permanently produces +2. Ooh. That seems rather powerful. Problem is, you're going to use food. I mean, yes. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't actually affect them. Oh, that would have been so good, so good. Alas, alas. Oh well. Each time you trash a crew or item, each building on the arc cycles. Acquire 2 junk buildings. Each time you trash a junk building, acquire an invention. Sure. Each building on a plus tile that produces food produces 2. Well, there's only 1 that does, so I guess I put it there. I could junk you, but I really would like the extra food. Okay. Military buildings deals more damage. Sure. No, not again. Acquire a druid of the seed or a relic. Yeah, we'll go with a relic, but this is going to be a tough fight, considering. I need to get more tomb items in my junk pile. Alright, we are by and large getting through this. Yeah, we are going. Okay, so Caged Soul. Expand on a building. If that building is a statue, animate it. Transforms that building into a crew member. Otherwise, that building permanently produces +1 resource. Oh. That's quite useful. Construct a clockwork hive on a random empty tile. Each time you enter a settlement, construct a clockwork hive on a random empty tile. Kind of feel like it. Sure. Okay, it's just going to keep adding more clockwork hives. Let's get you. What have I got? Kazoma, the Archimandrite. Archimandrite? Produces +1 resource for each building in cargo. Okay. Well, that isn't a building, it's an artifact, so I'm just going to use it. And I guess I'm going to pop you there. Why? Why? Why would you do this? More damage, I think, is going to be useful. Don't. Oh. I'm being punished for something. I don't know what, but I'm definitely being punished for something. Let's get you as well. Each building card. We're going to wait until we get entombed items to go in there, I think. Yeah, let's... Well, I mean... Sure. Set course. This is not even the flagship. I know, right? Industrial schematic or another relic. I think we're going to go for the other relic. We're definitely going to... This is going to be our relic run. Relic run! All relics all the time. Nice. Well done. Very well done. We took out all three. That's actually pretty impressive. Right, we got a dragon egg. Show me enter settlement, acquire dragon whelp, and destroy me. I'll get to random contraband. Go with the dragon whelp. Can I move you? I cannot. Okay. Soul extraction. When you deploy this project, acquire a blood sacrifice. When you upgrade this project, acquire a brain in a jar. Level 3, acquire a caged soul, then destroy. Let's place you over there. Copy that. This is an entomb. Right, at this point... +1 resources, so this will generate just loads of food. Let's go for that. If that building produces, it produces more. I mean, I could use it on this. It's not the best one to use it on, though. Cost 6 and deals 8. Tempted to put, yeah, we'll... I can't quite afford it, so I'll lock that in. And... guild tag. You know what? Sure. Let's make you a guild. There we go. Nice. That's actually pretty solid, honestly. I could get this military building, though. I think we shall. Nothing else, I'll have you on there just so that you activate. Yeah, entombed buildings seem to very much like expanding crew, yes. Alright. Let's head on out. Another relic, more armor, acquire a guild schematic. Ooh, guild schematic would be nice at this point, but I do very much like the armor and relic, obviously. This one's working its way up from the bottom. Generating quite a nice amount there. Foundry Overseer. Maybe on that one. Actually, yeah. Also, what do we got? This is not an entomb. Cycle. Cost 5, gain 2, plus 1 for each entombed building in cargo. Are they entombed? Oh, they might be. When you acquire this building, acquire an effigy. Okay. I approve. We're just going to pause that there. So that's entombed. Effigy. At start of fight, commercial and industrial buildings on the Ark produce plus 2 resources until the end of the fight. They're not considered entombed. Okay. Well, I'm definitely keeping that. I will probably use these on some of the statues. We'll see. Or I might use them on the central relic. Very nice, up to 33. Petrified statue. Sure. We will... Plus 2 damage and inflict ignited. Yes. And you can go there. Let's increase that. Very nice. Why would you do this? I think that's all we can place for now. I can pick this up, which I shall do. So I'm about to change a couple of things. You. Vivica the Herald. To all triggered effects that trigger on the start of fight, trigger plus 1 times. Okay. You want to expend? No, you're passive. All right. If no other crew are assigned to my building, gains 100% crit chance. Oh, yes. To be honest. Please stop. YouTube's going to have kittens trying to deal with this. Nothing really jumping out, but I'll go for this, I suppose. Alright, let's reload. That's kind of amazing. Do I have something that reduces the cycle time? Don't think so. No, that's fine. Let's pop you there. Yeah, we'll just leave that one there for now. The shrine is probably also worth it for me. Tribute contract, 3 compacted trash. I'll take a junk schematic, sure. We'll see what we can do. I get over 20 inventions per settlement. This is busted, said Drotty. I mean, there is an engine builder, and it sounds like he built a really good engine. guess, I suppose. However, getting an industrial building would be super useful. No, I'll grab that. Eventually, I'll hook these up to the main thing, but somewhere in here. But for now, I'll just keep those down there. Very nice. And my building produces +6 resource and +6 damage. Cat order pit boss. Assign my building produces +10% production for each industrial building on the Ark. 33% crit chance. I think I'm going to take you. Down up there. Will it ever stop? I don't know. Right. Horde. No. Yeah, just trashy. Okay, fair enough. Flash. Sure. This is Entomb, Crypt. Cost 20. You may install another building onto the rig to gain that building's effects. The rig maintains its size, slots, cycle speed, and area of effect. Not exactly the best, but I will pick you up because you're Entomb. Right. Let's move these around, shimmy sham them a little bit. 6 damage on you. I think that's going to be the all of it there. Let's see, have we got anyone else? Another +6. I'm really tempted. First, I am going to pick this up. Yeah, we'll pop you in there. Place you there. And you are technically an animal, so I'll pop you there. And then we'll get rid of these. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 crew slots to the building of pot. Wow. Honestly, I've got a lot of things that I can put a crew onto. Upgrade that building, sure. I think I'm going to put the crew on this one, though. And you can permanently upgrade those resources. Okay. Now then, I would like that. Expend. Acquire 2 tribute items, sure. Acquire a house in exile schematic and 2 blood sacrifices. Sure. I'll just pop you there. Acquire house Oriok schematic and 2 inventions. +3 damage. Let's go for it. Each tile on that building gains a crew slot, if possible. I mean, sure. And each time that building attacks, the attack affects corroded and more ignited. That's honestly busted. Do we have anything that has triggers on start a flight? Don't think we do. No, so you just stay there for now. I guess I can place that down. Let's see what else. Oh god. Alright, so nerve. Cycling. Cost 9. Each building on a plus tile produces +1 resource until the end of the fight. This one is amazing. Brain is so good. So good. There we go. And I would really like something that just produces some more stuff, but each time you upgrade the building, this building permanently produces +3. I wish I'd realized that, but it is a guild building, and guild buildings do benefit me in general. Alright. That was a quite productive turn, I think. Acquire a random courtier crew, acquire a relic, a deep idol building. Yeah, I like White of the Deep. Let's go grab that. Alright. Okay, let's see. Wow, that ignited is crazy. That's rising stupidly fast. Another guild, okay. Yeah, I'll take the industrial guild. Have I got anywhere that can fit an industrial guild though? Less ideal. Yes, I can. I'll pop you there. Okay. Right, what do we want to get rid of? Probably you. You are, each time you destroy an enemy, trigger my building's trigger effect. Okay. Huh. Wish I had you on there. I mean, maybe it would work and I just get more monitor lizards. It's possible. Each time you upgrade a building, this building... Oh, actually, let's see. That's... Ooh, that could become stupidly powerful. Let's have a watch of that. Is that going to gain +3 permanent? It does. So that one might actually just give me more effigies. So that's permanent scaling then. Depending on the build you go for, that could lead into permanent scaling. Oh, can I not? Okay, fair enough. Not bad. Oh, it's a statue. Okay. Okay, the statue. Each time a reactor builds the cycles, this gains some stuff. Assigned to a military, each time my building attacks, gain war cry. Improves military building cycle speed by 100%. Stacks increase duration. Max stacks 99. Huh. I approve. 1,000 hands. It's like the wall of helping hands. Acquire 100 hand sutra each time you enter a settlement. Each time you trash a non-junk building, acquire compact trash. Effects which trigger upon destroying an enemy trigger. You know what? Since we are destroying enemies quite aggressively, I will take that. On that building, acquire 3 schematics of a similar tier from other great house. Let's grab you. Actually, I will put you down there. I would like animal, but you can go in there. The entomb break can go here. Maybe. These don't really do anything for me, though. These upgrade entombs, but... what's the other one? No, I don't actually have anything that's running off that, unfortunately. I mean, I could use this. Sure, let's nuke one of these. There we go. What? A wormhole. Each time the arc is damaged, if a crew is assigned to this building, deal 2 damage for a random enemy. Ooh, I quite like that. We'll see what we can do with you. Yes, absolutely. And done. Perfect. Now you can go in there. And you can move them. Oh, sure. Dunk. Lunar rail. Each building on a plus tile produces plus... Okay. Yes, I think we'll pop it there. It's fine. There we go. Coffin. Coffin maker. Each time you destroy an enemy, you have a 20% chance to acquire an effigy. I mean, I wouldn't mind that, if I'm honest. Sure. Alright, military showing the attack. Prefer you, if I'm honest. I will nuke that one. Or I'll lock you, actually, and try to nuke that one. Okay, I like that. Hey, Cetatio. Almost 3.5 years subbed, and I still don't know when I first started watching you on YouTube. Memory's a funny old thing. Thank you very, very much for the continued support, mate. It is massively appreciated. All right, let's set our course. Relic. We'll go with this one. Clockwork Desert. Okay. I strongly suspect we're going to absolutely destroy our opponents in very short order. Yeah, we are in fact doing so, yes. Okay, that is a lot faster than I was expecting. I won't lie. Oh. Noetic Network. Treasury and Tomb. Each time you enter a settlement, gain gold equal to the number of occupied tiles on the arc. I'm gonna pick you up. And I also want you to remove them. Sign. Each time you enter a settlement, acquire an effigy. Sure. Guess I'll pop you there. To you too. Tomb Guard. Yep. It's building fires again for each courtier assigned to it. Do I have any courtiers? I mean, I think they are all courtiers, actually. Sure. Actually, I'm going to pop... Oh, well, I would. But I can't just yet. Just pop you there. Yeah, I will almost certainly pop those two on here because that's going to fire so many times. It's going to stack so aggressively. Who we got? All triggered effects that trigger on entering a settlement trigger +1 time. Do we have any that trigger on settlement? Don't think we do. No. Nevertheless, putting you there wouldn't be a terrible thing, but... Thank you very much for posting that link again, Sheila. And again, if any of you are interested in checking this game out for yourself, you can in fact do so by following that link that is pinned at the top of chat, or Sheila is very diligently doing, occasionally popping up in chat itself. Can I upgrade? No, I can't. Big sad. Destroy that building. I will accept. I mean, I will accept that as well. And the menagerie. The animal tag effect grants +2 resource and +2 damage for each unique animal crew assigned to the building. Okay. Elf, thank you very much for the Prime sub there. It's very kind of you. Second month, best month. Diolch yn fawr iawn, mate. Right. Let's re-roll, I think. Necromancer's Guild. I mean, I feel that that probably would be accurate right now. Just gonna pop you there. Okay, so you could go. Oh, so I could put you there, really. And if I rotate you, there we are. Menagerie. Oh, that's so good, though. I don't want to get rid of it. I could move that down and then put something else up there at some point. Yes, actually, that works really well for me. Or this could go in there. They cannot upgrade, apparently. Let me see if I can't do that quickly. Yeah. Get rid of that in a little bit. Reach anti-crew slot? No. Gas crit multiplier. I may as well put crit multiplier on this. I've got 33% crit chance, so sure. Now, I'm going to just grind that. Don't particularly need it. All the money is useful to me right now, but another relic, 5 armor. I think so, yes. We're at 16,000 morale. Not doing too badly. And our combat is pretty amazing because of the ignited. Okay, so again, lots of things. We've already got a cemetery. We could pick up the abominant. Yes. At the start of the fight, military buildings on the Ark deal +2 damage until the end of the fight. That is really hard for me to say no to, though. Oh. But we are going to say no to it. My building's temporary bonuses, which normally expire at the end of the fight, instead become permanent bonuses. I don't have any temporary bonuses for you, but I'll pop you there anyway. And pop. Start a fight. Size 1 builders on the Ark produce 2 resources at the end of the fight. Buildings on the Ark gets plus 0.3 times crit multiplier. Agricultural and industrial buildings gain a bit. I do like the different effects. I didn't notice that at the start. These will just generate more and more and more. Ooh, we want that. Ah, no, that one. Scallywags. Let's get you in place. Rain in a jar. We're generating so much there. Alright, we definitely want you upgraded. We definitely want you... Ooh, do you not have an upgrade? Huh. They are different things. Noted. The Dragon Ascendant Sutra. Each size 3 building gains plus 50% crit chance. I think that one's a pretty solid one for us. Okay, so at the start of the fight, the largest building on the Ark produced plus 4 resources until the end of the fight. That would be this one, and that's not necessarily the right choice for us. Honestly, I'm just going to keep grinding them. I'm probably going to grind this one too. But the big question here is, do I get rid of this? And I think I, in fact, do. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to rotate that around. I'm going to pop you down there. I'm going to grab you. Upgrade the building. Sure, we'll upgrade this one. That one's doing 7 damage and it attacks multiple times because it's got courtiers on it. Stone Fury. Cost 15, deal 11 damage each time you expend a crew or item. This building cycles. I mean, okay. It's not a terrible one. None of those are good. I mean... Okay. Okay. 2.7 cycle. That's fine. We'll pop that there. Pop you there. I do lose 1 slot. That does suck, but I think we can make it work. There we go. Nuke that building. Do we have any? Yeah, we have a very... Oh, damn it. Do we have any other buildings that need to be reduce their cycle time? I don't actually think so. Oh, maybe, actually. We'll pop it over there. Right. Ah! Lesser Heart, maybe. We'll see if we want to place that down. Okay. The Stone Fury. Damage plus 6. That's not a small amount, to be fair. No, we'll get rid of that. Alright, you can go in then. Dunk. Alright. A twin shot. 2x3 damage. I need to maneuver them over there. Maybe I lock that. we'll see what we can do. I always think we're just going to get rid of that. Okay, we're almost done with this run. We will go here, gain a bunch of armor and another relic. Yeah, I've actually really enjoyed this ship. It was a very interesting way of building up. I honestly was a little bit concerned when I saw those statues, but to a building. You can go there. Absolutely deleting them. I guess I'll just skip. Oh, I should take it actually and then just trash it. Thinking about it, that's my bad. Okay, now we wait. We stop waiting. I will place you here, sure. Sure. Oh, nice. Now cycling if this one or this one triggered. That's very nice. Oh, that's going to shoot production up. That's kind of broken. All right, then let's check out our relic. What do we get? What do we get? Chronomantic anomaly. Sure. Let's find out about you. Expand on a temporary bonuses currently affecting that building become permanent. That sounds very interesting. But I don't think we've really got anything that would make use of it. Wow. Okay, that is fantastical. Again. Say goodbye to you. Yeah, I don't think that's actually going to be useful to me. I could junk it, but I'll keep it for now. I'll pick this up just so that I've got it. And then we can see about it later. Yeah, I can't afford to do that, sadly. Alright, on to the last battle. Let's see what we can do. We're generating almost 1 per second. Sorry, yeah, 57 per second in terms of food. Sorry, I was thinking about that as like every 60 seconds. I was, oh, almost 1 per second. No, we're producing way more than that. The multiple shots from some of these wild. That could actually level up. Oh, let's get the abominant. Yeah, this is doing stupid damage. Right, now we just kind of chill. Even without the massive addition to us to the fight time, we managed to crunch through that one. Okay, very nice. Okay, shall we see how far we can get in Endless Void? It doesn't look like it's going to let us get too far, so I don't mind going for this one. The run is over, but with the helmet you could have bought all those military buildings just for the startup. That's true, actually. That's a very good point. Let's go to the Endless Void and just see how far we can push it. And we'll just go to maximum speed. Okay. Oh, our morale is dropping hard now. Our morale is dropping extremely hard. Oh, please scan. Yeah, it isn't messing around, to be fair. I don't even think we're going to beat our last one. Even though I felt that this one was actually stronger. That isn't too bad. 44 seconds. I'll take it. But yeah, I felt that we had way more damage output this time round. But I guess the other one just had... Oh, mind you, the other one had scaling armor. So that makes sense. We were actively reducing the incoming damage. Let's find out what we unlocked. We unlocked allied reactors. Oh, okay. Neutral reactor. 1. Allied houses. What's that? Let's have a quick look. Allied reactors. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, all right. So you can have the other reactors on your ship. Wonder what allied houses would be then. Huh. That could lead to some very interesting stuff. But we'll have to check that out another time. Because that is going to be it for this stream, chat. Thank you very much for joining me. And thank you very much for hanging out whilst we did this sponsored segment. Again, if you're interested in the game yourself, you can check it out using the link that Sheila just posted in chat, or indeed the pinned comment at the top. Or if you particularly want to be fancy, you can use the panel just below the stream. But that shall be it for us for now.